Social media is ruining my life and I just realized it, and it's ruining yours too. Hey guys, I'm finally back from Florida and this video has been on my mind, in my heart for quite a while now, and I just want to get it out there, and I'm finally able to sit down and talk to you guys about it. Throughout the last few months, social media has opened my eyes to so many things, and how about I use social media and my relationship with social media. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. If at any point you are able to relate to me or feel where I'm coming from, give this video a thumbs up so that we feel less alone. Social media is basically a mini competition. It's where we compare our lows to other people's highs. I remember back then I would want this that someone else had that I saw on social media, or I would want to live this life that someone else was living, and it was basically getting to my mind. But now I finally have chosen to not follow those people. I'm not saying that these are people I don't like or they're bad in any way. I just want to surround myself with people that I know that I don't have to compare myself to. Hey, maybe someone is comparing themselves with me, or if you're watching this, someone might be comparing themselves to you. I don't know. We tend to always focus so much on our lows compared with other people's highs, and we never give ourselves an equal rank to where we stand in this competition, as it seems. Like, it's a game that we're playing, but it's really not. For example, what you see on social media is really not accurate to real life most of the time. One picture, that's literally a second of my day, a 24-hour period. I want to show you guys some of my pictures. The caption might not have given it away, or the filter might not have portrayed that vibe, but on my Instagram I always shoot for picture perfect. I want to give away the aesthetic vibe. The editing has to be on point. I remember this picture. It was in San Francisco. I was walking the bridge, and what you don't know before this photo is that I wasn't having a good time at all. I was cold, I was hungry, I was hangry. It was just not my best, and I was tired. It was just not pretty that day. But you can't really tell because it's just a photo. That's what you guys don't see. There's so much more behind a picture, you don't even realize it. I remember this photo. I was sick that day. I had thrown up. It was not a good day either. I was just not in the best mood whatsoever. So that goes to show that what you see on social media is not always true, and there might be something behind that photo. Which brings me to my next point, the influencer world. When you're in this world of social media, your mind is literally wrapped around social media. I'll literally be thinking about YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram every day, every second of my day. I'll just be getting these random thoughts throughout the day, and they're good thoughts too. They're really good ideas. But sometimes I think I'm too involved with social media and it's just getting to me. It's my passion, I get it, but sometimes it's hard to steer away from that mindset. It's hard to get my mind away from that concept of video workflow. For example, when I'm at school or at work, I'll literally be daydreaming in class or at work thinking about the randomest things. I still listen though, and I still work. I'll just get these thoughts in my head, ideas I want to portray and show and create, and I literally think about social media constantly. But I'm just trying to create some awareness today and hope you guys can relate. I feel like childhood is being snatched away from kids at their fingertips because of social media. As years go by, kids are growing up faster and faster and faster because instead of going outside to play, they're literally inside filming YouTube videos. YouTube is a creative outlet. Like, it's amazing. We're scrolling through Instagram looking at memes. It's just become a thing. It's just become a daily routine of ours, and like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just become a part of us and our daily lives now. Sometimes I wish we lived in a different generation, but at the same time I wouldn't have you guys or my YouTube channel. So let's switch gears to a positive note and talk about how social media has played such an amazing role in my life. Through the internet, you're able to do so many things. You're able to achieve your goals, meet so many people that you can call friends, and share your thoughts and opinions with the world. Like with you guys, I've shared so many experiences here on my YouTube channel, and I've been able to connect with so many of you guys. It's insane. But through the internet, you're able to connect with so many people and relate to people, and you know, maybe I'll find the love of my life on social media. It might just be that way. And you do have control over how you use social media and how you see it and what you're able to do on it and how you let it affect you. I remember when I started Instagram, I was like 9 years old and all I cared about was the likes and the followers and just numbers. It was bad for me. It was bad for my little brain, and it still is today. Instagram is like horrible. Some of you might relate and some of you might have different opinions. Like when you're so involved with social media and creating content, it's so hard to unplug from that. It's hard to get out of that mindset, and I sound like a total psychopath, but I hope someone out there can definitely relate to me. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you can connect with me. Social media is causing damage in our lives. And that also brings me to another point that has always been on my mind forever. Instead of texting long stories, paragraphs, rants, more emotional type of stuff, use text as a method of making plans. To be honest, I don't really like texting because you really don't know where a person is coming from, like what the real story is behind it and their real emotion. Yeah, you're basically kind of like blindsided in a way. And I also don't like texting for too long because like this one time me and my friend had a lot to talk about and catch up on, but instead of having a long conversation over text, we decided to make plans and hang out. So honestly, just save what you need to say for in person. It's really important, honestly. Texting is just for planning because we limit our communication to just texting and it's horrible. What makes me frustrated is when I really like talking to someone over text, but when it comes to in person, we have literally nothing to talk about or we don't even talk at all. That's so awkward. Text can be so fake, honestly. What I'm trying to say is leave more conversation for in person. Instead of having a 2-hour rant over text, you should make plans for the very next day. Honestly, it creates more of a stronger bond that can last for a long time. There are some conversations that can easily be wasted over text. And like, I'd rather talk in person because it will have a bigger impact and it will better the both of us. So that's all I gotta say about social media, and it's slowly wrecking my life. It's so negative and pessimistic, but I'm sorry. Hope you guys can relate and connect to me. I need a therapist, to be honest. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram at Madelyn Nguyen. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys in my next commentary or whatever type of video that will come up next. Talk to you guys later.